If you've been seeing repeating numbers recently, the first thing that I want you to know is that you are not crazy. Okay, I'm right there with you. I've been seeing repeating numbers since I believe the middle or the end of 2019. Okay, now at first, just like you probably do, I thought I was crazy. I thought I was losing it. I thought that I had finally lost my last few marbles. And I didn't really know who to turn to or what to do because I didn't know why I was seeing them. I didn't even know what they meant, what they were. I just knew that every single day for months at a time, I was seeing the number 111. Now, for you, you might be seeing a different number. It could be 222, 333, any repeating number. It could be 25. It could be any number. Okay, you clicked on this video with a number or multiple numbers in mind already. So whatever that number is, you are not going crazy. Okay, you are seeing that number for a reason, and that's why I want to make this video. Okay, I want to make this video because I have experienced that in my own life, and also the people around me have begun to experience this in their own lives as well. I've had friends personally come up to me and tell me, "Hey, Jordan, I've been seeing these repeating numbers every day. I'm seeing 1111 multiple times a day, and I don't know why. I don't know what this means." Now, I don't talk about these topics very frequently on my channel because I feel like it's not so much that I want to hide it, but I feel like people may not be ready for it. Okay, people may not be ready for that level of spirituality quite yet. That's not to say that I'm better than anyone or anything like that, but you guys have to understand that I've been doing this spiritual stuff since I was like 10. Okay, I've built up a very, very solid foundation. I didn't get to where I am overnight. This has been over half of my life at this point that I've been learning about these concepts. Now, with that being said, like I said, when I first started seeing angel numbers in 2019, I thought I was losing it. Okay, and at the beginning of 2020, when I started to learn about the law of attraction, that's when everything began to accelerate for me. Okay, I met this girl who also saw the number 111, and I've talked a lot about that situation in the past, so I won't get too deep into that. But after that situation didn't work out, I began to see pretty much any repeating number that you could think of, any combination of three numbers, 222, 333, 444, so on and so forth, every single day up to today. Okay, even until this day, I still see those repeating numbers. And it's to the point now that I don't really let it faze me because I understand why I'm seeing them. Now, the first thing you need to know about these numbers, which are commonly referred to as angel numbers, is that they're proof of the law of attraction. Okay, that is the first thing that you need to understand about any repeating number. No matter what number it is, it's proof of the law of attraction. Now, I'm going to break it down from a mental standpoint at first, because like I said, some of you may not be at that level spiritually where you're ready to comprehend or apply some of the things that I'm about to say in this video. Now, from a mental standpoint, you could say that you've programmed your mind to see these numbers. Now, when you tell somebody who does not see angel numbers that you've been seeing angel numbers, that's typically what they'll tell you. They'll tell you that it's all in your head, that you want to see those numbers, and that's why you're seeing them. And they're not wrong. They are not wrong at all. Okay, but that is proof of the law of attraction. You have successfully programmed your subconscious mind to identify these numbers in different situations. Now, like I said, the people who don't see these numbers, they're going to think you're crazy, or they're going to think that you're looking for them consciously. But that's because they haven't seen them yet. Okay, my friends used to tell me that same thing. They told me that, "Oh, you're probably looking for them," until they started seeing them. And then all of a sudden, they knew exactly what I was talking about. Because what you realize when you start to see these numbers is that the more you're looking for them, the less you see them. Okay, you usually see them in scenarios where you're not looking for them, where you're not thinking about them. They just pop up out of nowhere. It could be a car that cuts you off on the highway and their license plate is 1111. It could be you grabbing your phone and looking at the time and it's 1111. Okay, you had no way of knowing that it was 1111 before you picked your phone up, but you just saw it. Okay, and if that happens one time, two, 3 times, whatever, yeah, that might be a coincidence. But when it happens every day for 2 straight years, you start to question things a little bit. Okay, you start to have questions. Now, like I said, this is proof of the law of attraction. You are programming your mind subconsciously to identify these numbers. So when you see those numbers, the first thing you need to understand is that you have the ability to manifest your reality. Like I said, for me, things began to accelerate whenever I started learning about the law of attraction, when I became hip to manifestation and the power that we have as creators to transcend this matrix that we live in, okay, which all the matrix is programming. It's the advertisers, it's these media companies who are programming you, making you feel specific emotions, which influence your subconscious mind to think certain things at certain times, which influences you to act in certain ways, which typically will put money in the pockets of these companies. Okay, that's all the matrix really is. So when you take your power back, and like I said, seeing angel numbers is an indication that you are starting to take your power back, or that you at least have the power. That's when you can break free from the matrix, as many people like to call it. And if you watch the Matrix, you'll see that. If you go and watch the movie, you'll start to understand this. You'll start to see these glitches. Okay, the numbers are the glitches in the Matrix. So when you see those numbers, like I said, just take it for what it is. Okay, it is you starting to wake up to your power as a creator of your reality. You have the ability to manifest anything that you desire. You guys have seen me transform my life in these last 2 years, since about late 2019 to right now. Okay, you guys have seen that transformation. It's all there on my channel. You can see the whole thing. You can hear me talking about these things in my videos. I've made videos about angel numbers in the past and my experiences at those times in my life. I've experienced it, and I've left the receipts for all of you guys to go and see. Now, I want to go a little bit deeper into this, okay? That was the mental aspect of it. That is the scientifically proven aspect of it. But now I want to take things a step further, because like I said, a lot of times when you see these numbers, you see them in ways that you could have never possibly conceived of in your mind. Okay, how did I know that it was 11:11 before I picked up my phone? How did I know that? I had no way of knowing that. How did I know that that car was going to be on that specific road at that specific time? Okay, maybe I followed my gut feeling. Maybe I had this intuitive nudge to take that route today instead. And I saw that angel number. Okay, and these are the things that you need to pay attention to, because angel numbers, here's my personal understanding of angel numbers. Okay, like I said, there is the mental aspect of it, which is indisputable. That is what it is, okay? That is scientifically proven, logic backs it up, cool. But then there's the spiritual aspect of it, and this is where I might start to lose some people if you're not ready for it, and that's fine. We're all at different points on our spiritual journeys. But if you feel like this resonates with you, if you are a spiritual person, you might want to listen very closely, because I'm about to put you guys on game. You have to understand that your subconscious mind is protected or guarded by your ego. Okay, your ego is the barrier between your reality and your subconscious mind. Now, like I said, these media companies, these advertisers, they have found ways to bypass your ego, to give you subliminals, okay? And that is feelings. They make you feel specific ways. Okay, now these angel numbers, in my personal opinion, it is my belief that angel numbers come from a divine place. Now, what that divine place is to you, that's subjective. If you believe that it's God, if you believe that it's your higher self, that's really none of my concern. It's not my place to tell you what the divine is. I believe that we are the divine personally, but that's a different discussion for a different day. You have to understand that these angel numbers, they are sent to bypass your ego. They are intuitive messages. Okay, they give you intuitive messages which influence you to act in specific ways that may not be backed by logic. Okay, for example, on my YouTube journey, like I said, I've seen a lot of angel numbers every single day since 2019. And I've also noticed that I have a much higher, a much stronger intuition. Okay, my intuition is heightened, and it has been for the past few years now. Now, because of that, I've made certain moves that maybe didn't make sense at the time, logically speaking, but they felt right. Okay, when something feels right but doesn't make sense, you should probably listen to that feeling, that gut feeling, because it is coming from a place that your conscious mind cannot see.